11 time. Let's go, Colonel.
Like now.
Tonight, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's a special Saturday night edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Carolina Panthers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. But tonight we've got a preseason matchup as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On second down, they'll run it here. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll run on first down. Mackey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. And the Jaguars send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
So here are the Panthers backed up to start their initial drive. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation...
First and 10, Young, eluding the pressure right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina.
Let's go, Banks. Nigga ran that shit.
Yards. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, from back where that one started, they were hoping probably for just a few yards on the ground there. Instead, they get 90+. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Lawrence. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. With it is Jackson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the...
Ready?
First and 10, Young escaping the pressure right. Oh, he still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker.
All right, you and I both know that was a lucky play, but I got to give him credit. Going up on the tip and catching that one.
Stayed with it, made his own luck, didn't he?
And he used his size there. Had a defensive back mentality to go up and get the ball on the tip, but used his size. I mean, tight ends going up and getting it.
There he goes, right side. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Carolina. Laviska Shenault, 73 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. He's going to air one out. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And finally brought down at the 38. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Now it's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Blake. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Lawrence will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Extra point safely through, and that'll make our score of 14-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Young. Throw left side, going to be caught. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Jags grab it. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Young on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Back to throw. Jenkins. Looking middle, and that's complete. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Jenkins. That's caught by Waller out left side. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Back to throw. Jenkins. A quick throw there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Franklin. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jenkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jenkins. And Waller taking it in over the middle. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Now, throw right side here going to be incomplete. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with Harris. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes. Stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. Third down and 6. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hunter now will go in motion left. Now a first down carry for Harris. Down to about the 32. And quickly they get to the line. Off play action. McGee. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Panthers are able to stretch out their lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the
point after try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 18 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Watson. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Looking to throw. Jenkins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 4 yards out. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in a second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. On 1st down, McGee flush to his right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second and 7. Operating from the gun. McGee being chased out left. Throwing left side, it's complete. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Throwing to start the drive. McGee. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw on second down. McGee. He completes it to Hunter.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard. Throwing to start the drive. Jenkins. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30 here, 2nd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. Mackey, and he stopped immediately there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
throwing on first down. McGee. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards.
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still, nice to know that he's still got it.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Laviska Shenault ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was the touchdown catch from Laviska Shenault that capped it all off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On 2nd down, Mackey. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Mackey. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Jenkins got his man complete over the middle. That's Clark. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw. Jenkins. That is caught. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. Operating from the gun. Jenkins. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Here's 2nd and 7. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jenkins. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He's going to try and do this himself. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Jags are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle, as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are right back in this football. Throwing to start the drive. Jenkins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jenkins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. Now a give up the middle to Williams. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Inside give to Davis. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Jenkins. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. A 1st down carry for Davis. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Operating from the gun. Jenkins. Touchdown! A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The play fake. McGee rolling to his right.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hunter. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for Carolina. 47 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Harris running straight ahead. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The slot man in motion right. To throw on second down. McGee. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the fourth quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym. And
now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Looking to throw on second down. Jenkins. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Jenkins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big...
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
Harris is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So now the Jags down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 1:50 remaining. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now 2nd and 4. And that's complete to Davis.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jenkins. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Open man there. That's Bellamy.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use him on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's 3rd down.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Jackson. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on. There is a flag down.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. Side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Jacksonville, good night, everybody.